is solid with circular cross section. A cylinder is a what? It's a solid with circular cross section. We find cylinder around every point of our house, every place within our location. We come across cylinder frequently. Remember your drum you used to fetch water? Most of them are cylinder in shape. Your tomatoes can, your milk can, even your beverages can, they are what? Cylinder. Your paint cup, your paint rubber, they are what? Cylinder in what shape? Custard container, those are what? Cylinder in shape. And a cylinder usually has what we call the radius, the height. We have the radius, this is the radius of a cylinder, and this is the height of the what? Cylinder. You recall that we said that a radius is a line drawn from the circumference of a circle to the center of the circle. So that's the radius, because this is the center of the circle and this is the circumference. So the line that draws from the center to the circumference is called a radius. And this is the height. This is the height of the word cylinder. So there are two types of cylinder. We have two types of cylinder. We have the open top cylinder and the closed end cylinder. The open top cylinder and the closed end cylinder. When we talk about an open top cylinder, we talk about a cylinder that the top is not covered. A cylinder that the top is not what? Covered. Example, okay, let's take a look at an example. This is an open top cylinder. If you look at the top of this cylinder, is not what? Covered. This is a cup, a container, but the top is not covered. That's an open top what? Cylinder. See, the top is left open. So this is an open top cylinder. And we have the closed top cylinder or the closed end cylinder. The closed end cylinder is a type of cylinder that has both ends closed or covered. A very good example is your Coca-Cola bottle can drink. The Coca-Cola can drink is a closed end cylinder. If you look at it, when it is not yet open, the top is closed and the bottom is closed. So we have two types of cylinder which I have stated: the closed end and the open top cylinder. And when we are solving them, there are some peculiarity we take into consideration when we are solving two types of cylinder. So properties of a cylinder. We have four basic properties of a cylinder. We have the curved surface area of the cylinder. We have the volume of the cylinder, the total surface area of open top cylinder, the total surface area of a closed end cylinder. We have the surface area of the cylinder, the volume of the cylinder, the total surface area of open top cylinder, and the total surface area of a closed end cylinder. For the first two properties, curved surface area and the volume of a cylinder, for these first two properties, both the open top cylinder and the closed end cylinder, their formula are the same when solving it. For the volume of a cylinder, and the curved surface area of the formula of a cylinder, the formula for solving it for both open top cylinder and closed top cylinder are the same. But the formula for solving the total surface area of a open top cylinder, total surface area for open top cylinder, and the total surface area of a closed top cylinder, the formula entirely different. So let us look at the formula for obtaining these properties. The curved surface area of a cylinder. The curved surface area of the cylinder is the circumference of the base times the height. The circumference of the base times the height. So the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, which is 2 pi r times the height of the cylinder. So let me repeat myself. The curved surface area. When we talk about curved surface area, let me show you what we mean by the curved surface area. This is a cylinder. These are the curved surface area. It's curved. You know this. The bucket or the container is curved. So the formula for the curved surface is what? Is simply the formula of the curved surface is the area of the circumference of the base times the height let me repeat myself, is simply the what circumference of the base times the what height. So that's what we have here, which is, if you go to the formula states that the curved surface area is the what circumference of the circular base times the what height, which is this. 2 pi r is the what circular base, the formula for the circular base, times the height of the what cylinder. That will give us the surface area, the curved surface area of the what cylinder. Then we have the volume of the cylinder. The volume of the cylinder is the what the area of the base times the height of the what cylinder. The volume of a cylinder is the what area of the base times the height of the what cylinder. So if we go back to this diagram, the quantity of Coca-Cola, that the volume of drink or liquid this can take is the area of the base, this base now, the area of the base, which is what pi r square, times the height of the what container, which is what h. So the cylinder volume is simply what pi r square times height. So that's the area for the what cylinder, area of a what, sorry, the volume of a cylinder. So it's what the pi r square, which is the area of the base, times the height of the cylinder. Then we have the what total surface area for open top cylinder. Total surface area for open top cylinder. The total surface area of an open top cylinder is the area of the base times the area of the curved surface. The area of the base times the area of the what curved surface. And now the base is circular in nature. The base is what a circular in nature. So the area of the base is what pi r square plus the area of the curved surface plus the area of the what curved surface, which is what 2 pi r h. So this is the formula for the area, total surface area of a cylinder with an open top is pi r square plus the area of the curved surface. So if you are asked in an exam to give the area of a open top cylinder, is simply the area of the what circular base plus the area of the what curved surface. Then let us look at it from the diagram. Let's go to the diagram and look at it. Okay, this is an open top cylinder. So if you want to collect the total surface area, T total surface area is simply what the area of the what base, the area of the base, which is what pi r square plus the area of the curved surface. And we know that the area of the curved surface is what 2 pi r h. So this is the formula for the total surface area of an open top cylinder. Then let's go to the total surface area of a closed top cylinder. Total surface area of a closed top cylinder. Look at it. This is the total surface area of a closed top cylinder. The total surface area of the closed top cylinder is the area of the circular base, plus the area of the closed top plus the area of the curved surface. So the area of the what closed top cylinder is the area of the circular base plus the area of the closed top plus the area of the what curved surface. So let's go back to the diagram of a closed. Okay, look at this, is a closed end cylinder. So the area, the formula for the area is the area of the circular base. The area of the circular base is what pi r square plus the area of the closed top, which is what pi r square also, plus the what curved surface area, this area, which is 2 pi r h. So this is the formula for the word closed top word cylinder. It's simply the area of the word circular base plus the area of the closed top plus the curved surface area. So this is the formula as obtained, as shown on your screen. It's the area of the word circular base plus the area of the closed top plus the area of the word curved surface. So these are the properties of a cylinder. These are the word properties of a word cylinder. The curved surface area. The curved surface area is what? 2 pi r. The area for the volume of a cylinder is what? Pi r square, which is the area of the circular base times the height. Then the formula for the total surface area of the open top cylinder is the area of the word base, which is pi r square, plus the area of the circular of the curved surface, area of the curved surface plus the area of the base. Then the area for the closed top cylinder, or the closed end cylinder is simply the area of the circular base plus the area of the closed top plus the curved surface area. So let's solve an example on that. Okay, a cylinder container closed at both ends has a radius of 7 cm and height 5 cm. Calculate A, the total surface area, B, the volume of the container. So let's solve that problem. It's a very simple problem. We know that the total surface area for a closed top cylinder, as far as the cylinder is a closed top cylinder, you add the area of the circular base plus the area of the closed top plus the area of the curved surface. So it's equal to the area of the circular base plus the area of the closed top plus the area of the curved surface. So what we simply did here is simple arithmetic. I don't want to go further than this here. We just 2 pi r square plus pi r square is simply what? 2 pi r square. Is that clear? So what we simply do here is like 1 naira plus 1 naira is equals to what? 2 naira. That's what we have there. So this is what? The closed top plus the circular base. Then add it together to the curved surface area. So if we choose to factorize, we would have used this formula. If we want to factorize, we have used this formula. 2 pi r open bracket r plus h. They got the same answer. That is, we factorize. But for the sake of simplicity at this level, I will not factorize. But subsequently, I will factorize. So for the sake of simplicity, we just use the basic formula without factorizing yet. So we know that this is the formula that we'll be using for today. We add the two words, the area of the two words, circular base and the closed top, which is 2 pi r, which is this, and plus this one, which is this. So we will solve now. So what we simply do, we impute all the figure given to us in the question into the formula. So this is 2, which is this 2 here, and pi is 22/7. Arrow is 7, which is 7 square, which is 7 square. These are plus, which is the same thing here. Then this is 2, which is this 2 here. Pi, which is 22/7. Arrow, which is our radius, was given as 7, and our height was given as 5. So what we simply do, we impute all the figure into the formula. So let's proceed from this point. So what we simply do, 7 square is 49, which is this. So every other thing maintain their position at this point. So what we simply do now, let's carry out basic arithmetic. 2 times 22 times 49 is equals to 2156. then divide by our 7, which is this 7 here. Then the other side of it, this is our plus, which is this here. So what we simply do now, 2 times 22 times 7 times 5 is 1540. So what we have at the end of the day is 2156 over 7 times plus 1540 over 7. So what we simply do, we divide both sides by what? 7. This divided by 7 is what? 308. And 1540 divided by 7 is what? 220. So when we add both of them at the end of the day, this 308 plus 220 will give us 5528. So since we are looking for area, we put our standard of measurement, which was centimeter square. Then let's get the volume. We know I told that the volume of a cylinder is the what? The area of the what? Circular base times the height of the what? Cylinder. The volume of a cylinder is the what? Area of the what? Circular base times the height of the what? Cylinder. So our volume for this problem is the what? Pi r square times height, which is simply the area of the what? Circular base times the height of the what? Cylinder. So we are given the what? The radius as what? 7 centimeter, and we are given the height as what? 5 centimeter. So what we simply do, we impute this 7 and 5 into the what? Formula. We impute 7, which is the radius, and 5, which is the what? Height, into this what? Formula. So anywhere we see r, we put what? 7. So this is 7, which is same thing as r. The height, same thing as what? 5. We put into the formula. So what we have at the end of the day is to what? Take the square of 7. 7 times 7 is what? 49. So this is what we have at this point. What we simply do from this point is to carry out basic arithmetic. Is to carry what? Basic what? Arithmetic. And by basic arithmetic, we simply do what? 22 times 49 times 5 is 5,390. 5,390. Then we divide by what? 7. When we divide by 7, this will give us 720 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the what? Cylinder. So we take 770 centimeter cube of what? Item, which is what? Liquid. So that's